is the record. 12-6 for Willian Batista. 24 years of age is George Staines, so the best years of his career very much in front of him, and you can say the same for the 26-year-old Willian Batista. A little bit of a height advantage for the Englishman. He stands 6'1" against his opponent's 5'9", but both men looking very comfortable on the scales. Pretty much nothing in it at yesterday's weigh-ins. All that remains is for our man in the cage, Mr. Matthew Perino, to get our co-main event underway. Batista just missing with that left hand.
Yeah, George, a little bit of blood in the top of his nose. I don't know whether that's bruising or whether it is blood.
Yeah, it looks like it might have slightly opened on his nose there.
Left from Batista that time.
Wow, lovely timing on the takedown there. It looked like Batista was trying to throw a flying knee and George just timed it perfectly and took him off his feet.
George is capitalising on it.
Yeah, George Staines taking full advantage of the 12-6 elbow rules. Landing punches, the crowd going absolutely bananas here.
But he's going to use this to create a scramble.
Figure four in that foot here.
Yeah, Batista's done a good job of tying himself up on that calf slice. He can't make go anyway. He needs to be careful his foot doesn't actually break here.
Yeah, Batista bailed on that there because he could feel it.
Guillotine attack.
Staines attacking the neck now. Have you got a bite?
Yeah, if he can close the guard, this can be a very powerful choke here. George is trying to adjust from an arming guillotine to a normal guillotine.
George Staines straight off the touch of gloves. Yeah, wasting no time to get stuck into William.
Yeah, Batista looks like he might still be a little bit tired, and George is maybe recognising that and putting it on him immediately. George is trying to hold a really high pace, and it's paying dividends right now.
And there's that double leg entry again to the hips.
I think this is where George can land his real damage now. He's in the closed guard. Maybe if he can even get his knees off the mat at some point and stand over him.
Some stiff left hands.
Yeah, Batista attacking a triangle there. George just being aware of it and putting his arms straight back into the closed guard. I think the only thing missing here is a finish.
I'd like to see Batista open those legs a little bit and actually actively try and look to get up. He seems just be taking damage for no reason.
Touch of gloves. And Willian Batista giving it the old Max Holloway there. Pointing to the centre of the cage, he wants a shootout.
Staines saying absolutely not.
Yeah, if I was 2 rounds
said yes,
down,
they
I'd be
blast
saying
doubled
the same.
Steps in with the takedown. Well, this is a dangerous guy. He's got tons of stoppages on his record, a lot of experience, kickboxing experience. He's knocking guys out. Why would you stand and trade blindly with a guy like that? This is great fight IQ from George Staines. Well, there's that great part of the game, Mason, that you were talking about, just finding a target, creating enough space to get leverage and really doing the damage. Willian Batista trying to find a way out here, but he's inadvertently given George Staines his back. Not a wise move.
2 minutes, 40 seconds.
Batista turning his back onto the mat rather than giving up his neck, which is a smart move. But George attacking the neck again.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds of action, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. The judges score the contest 30-27, 30-27, and 30-26, declaring the winner by unanimous decision, St. George Staines!
George Staines victorious here in Newcastle, moves to 7-0 as a professional.